Nation, Sanbonani Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQP. Now, guys, I've almost forgot what we are still on the transfer window because, yes, a transfer window is still open. September, if I'm not mistaken. But, anyways, we do have some updates in terms of, the players that have been linked with the move to the Glamour Boys, especially this, newly found goalkeeper who was linked recently with the move to the Glamour Boys. To Alapana with Disky Times would know Kaizer Chiefs are interested in signing Ronaldo Lina. Now, guys, obviously, people tend to mistake in those things. Kaizer Chiefs is interested in a player. Tua no, we should the Kaizer Chiefs if we sign, made him signing in Kane. No, guys, being interested and being able to sign that player, it's two different things. I've always said this and I always talk about it when we do my live streams, but anyways, we are not there. So far, according to our latest report coming from towards Dubak Tuano, Skukuna United are currently open to listening to our offers coming from different clubs. Yes, Kaizer Chiefs is the team that was interested in signing him, but they did not make an official offer for Talapana or Ronaldo Lina. Now, the reason why some of you might think is because maybe we are saying Kaizer Chiefs has to buy this guy, but to be honest, other than that, we do know, yes, they like to buy players at much less prices and everything, but other than that, we have to go back. There's something that we talked about, and Jay would know. Kaizer Chiefs, they did want to make sure they go after a goalkeeper who is not a South African goalkeeper. They are looking for international goalkeepers, not a South African goalkeeper. Now, the reason why they're doing that, but at the end of the day, it is something they are currently pursuing. So we might not get to see Ronaldo Lina coming to Kaizer Chiefs as much as maybe a lot of you might have been interested in making sure to some sign of Jita we bring him to Nashorena. But other than that, guys, I'm from Kambamanga. I do not think it's going to be a possibility because even the agent Yake currently has confirmed that no, definitely Jita, we are looking for a team for him. But from a side in late too, Kaizer Chiefs did not make or place any offers. This is what the agent said, I think, to Alana. Even last season, the competition was tough in the goalkeeping department. We had Patra Sangre and Ivory Coast International, Ronaldo Lina, now going into the national setup and getting a taste of it. So he will have to step up and work harder, knowing that we've made two other international signings. And you also had Lloyd, who was with Namibia also. So it's the goalkeeping department that's very tough. And I guess whoever wants to play and wants it the most will get the position manager of Talapana. But other than that, according to reports yes, we do know Kaizer Chiefs are interested. They are interested in signing Ulena, but so far they did not make any not any official offers for the guy, because definitely we have to look at everything. They do have a problem. You look at the goalkeeping department already. We have Brendan Peterson, we have Bruce Vuma, we have Ria Kintuari. I understand what Lomolife is not regarded mostly too much Lapapezulu, but he is one of our own, even though we do not get to see much of him. I wish we can see something, because at the end of the day, he is a great goalkeeper. He's someone I feel like is going to give us something. But so far, guys, what are the plans for the young Bontle Molefe? But other than that, the situation, Joe Bangshilo last week, this is something that is costing the team is the facility. As much as they would love to sign an international goalkeeper, already they've signed Ria Kintuari. Yes, the foreign quota. Currently, as I'm speaking with you, with the exit of Edson Castillo, definitely there is one spot left. But to be honest, Kaizer just wanted to at least take out Ufia Kintware. So it's a high possibility. That's why we're not getting to see him in the Netherlands. I did not see him, unless you guys saw him. But other than that, it's because of the fact that Bafuna keeper. Now, the only way that they can release the guy is to make sure with Bamningeza or Bam keeping alone, because they can't release him unless he's being signed by a team. Yes, I've heard there were a lot of teams that were interested in signing Ofiakin Tware, but obviously things are going to happen if they do agree. But Freaking Tware signed a long-term deal with Kaizer Chiefs, which it's something that ngazuthi yenziwe kanjani. But at the end of the day, I vouched for the player. I was happy for him, and I was happy to join Amakose. But at the end of the day, he did not produce or manage to live up to the expectations. I was expecting a lot from Umjita. I'm one of those people who were there saying, no, Umjita is a great goalkeeper. He's going to help the team a lot. Well, masega figile ngabona inkinga ezakhe bezikhona. But other than that, guys, I do not want to lie. Even Ronaldo Lina, I'm not going to judge and say no, Umchita is not going to be good enough, or he's good enough, or Ine. As much as he is a South African, Kaizer Chiefs are looking for more international goalkeepers rather than mostly South African. By the way, guys, please do make sure you like the video. That's very important. Like a video. So what do you think is going to happen? Because when it comes to the goalkeeping department, kunzima nje. Angazi bafethu ngiyabheka laphana uBruce Vuma, ngiyabheka uBrendan Peterson. Goalkeeper bethu, to be honest, they are a bit shaky. We need someone who's going to be firm. Now, I do not blame Kaizer just being interested in Jiki Diarra, because that is one goalkeeper being ngathi vele nakanjani Kaizer Chiefs are going to sign maybe this season or next season. But the problem is, obviously, Umchitara is a national team asset, and also he's the first goalkeeper choice, so it's going to be difficult for them to be able to secure the services. And we do know Kaizer Chiefs is a team that doesn't like to take out money and buy players. They prefer for a player to be free agent, and then they sign that player. And if they look at the market value, okay, this guy is not too expensive, maybe our price range 4, 5 million, 8 million, then definitely they do make sure to buy a keeper Mali and sign that player. But if that is not the case, that is not going to happen. So wait to Jiki Diarra bafethu, even though he signed a contract extension last year and last season, 2024, I think around August, in Chelile, did try to update you guys in terms of that. Contract tag is supposed to keep him there until 2027. So definitely, we from my side of things, I think we just have to forget about Jiki Diarra. Even though Kaizer Chiefs now, they wanted to sign the guy, but I feel like we need to forget about Jiki Diarra, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be possible unless Kaizer Chiefs changes how they do things, which is something I do not see them doing. Even with the signings that we've signed so far, you look at your Ethan Chislet, you look at your Flavio Silva, you look at your Kanyiso Shinga, look at your Paseka Marco. Okay, let me not talk about players who are not there. You look at Tabiso Munyan, you can see those players, which out of all the players that we've signed so far who have managed to play the games, you are only impressed by few players. You understand? You are only impressed by at least around 50% of the players. But other than that, I don't know, guys. Kotwa, I'm hoping to see what they're going to do, this coming season. Yesterday, someone asked me, which is Lelan in the Toyota Cup on the 26th of this month. We are playing the Toyota Cup match. So in a few days' time, I'm sure May 19, which obviously is the date that Kaizer Chiefs is supposed to be coming back home. May 19, they will be flying, and then Mababuya, they will have that whole week to prepare from 21st up to E25, and then Saturday corner next week. That's where we'll get to see Kaizer Chiefs play against a Asante Kotoko. But Other than that, we will see as time goes on. But Fetu, I do not want to be long or take up much of your time. I believe this is everything that I had for you. And let me just quickly jump to more comments and Kulume fast before we can leave. Thabo Mnisi, thank you so much. Yes, allow Ntwari to leave and open the space. Chiefs should deter from this very long term because this Liam is very good and brave. The team must sign him. I reiterate the Montle guy should be given some game time. Definitely, I do agree with you, Lapo Thabo Mnisi. Yes, so ungomlona Untwari because at the end of the day, singamthengisa and then he performs. But loaning him out was on okay. Is he improving? Is he starting to gel? Is he understanding the pressure? I keep up in Ashorana because at the end of the day, we might think he's a bad goalkeeper, but from before he joined Kaizer Chiefs, he was doing wonders. He was a great showstopper, but unfortunately, with the pressure and everything that comes with Kaizer Chiefs, you need to be sure. Guys, please do make sure that you like the video. Okay, I have Macebula. Is it Macebula? Okay, Macebula says silver. I asazi. is a big up. Hey, yeah, no, guys, it's difficult. For me, I'm happy with Tunaledi Hlongwane. I'm happy with also Wandile Tuba. The others, hey, I don't regard them as much as my centre forwards because at the end of the day, we need strikers as Dalanjeng Abo Wandile Tuba, but people who have made it. I've seen someone being recommended Lapana with TikTok, but not TikTok, with Twitter. Hey, he looks like a great striker. Definitely the best of the best, but unfortunately I don't think Kaizer Chiefs will sign that guy, even though he's a great striker. Good finish, good set pieces, good ball control. We are with Mela forward, but unfortunately I don't think we are going to get that guy. And then we look at Spusiso Dlamini. No, Thabo Mnisi, more game time. Look at what the legendary Kune did. Definitely, I agree with you. And then Spusiso Dlamini, what's happening about Salum? Salum Kumbule, when we talked about Salum, what you know, Kaizer Chiefs have not yet made a second offer for Faisal Salum. So obviously I don't think they are going to go and try to sign him and convince him. Good no, in I think Bazolinda until January. That's when they will try to sign Faisal Salum. But other than that, let's just leave and forget about it. Guys, please make sure that you like the video. And then Zweli says Lontware and Uzwane. Well, I couldn't disagree. Because at the end of the day, looking at the squad and the depth, we do have good players. But with Uzwane, yeah, no, I'm just worried the coach is not playing him to the best of his ability. But we will see as time goes on what is going to happen. Guys, this is it. I do not want to be long. Probably later on, I will see you with something new.